Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, and one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Houston Cougars taking on the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Season almost over in. So once we get to
Houston about to kick off to get things underway. Coming out with it, it's Pryor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one
I need to see how long Arch Manning out for.
Basically, he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Cougars offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape.
I kept my comments to myself.
Not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so, how do you bounce back? How do you...
Oh, what in the world?
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
This defense was ready for go-bumps against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Hines is tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Hines is big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. early ball on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. The Cougars get enough to move the chains.
That's a risky play call there, 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking for space. It's Sanford. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
That's why I kept my comments to myself.
The blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
About all the new people that we
Here's the handoff. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages.
Yeah,
it's usually pretty good on 1st down. They're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm here.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
Bro,
on 3rd and short, they'll try to throw.
Bro, everybody say that. Even in
Denzel,
they thought we raised the sliders up in that.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a...
Turning on the Jets. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Okay.
Wants to go up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's loose. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Got it in the middle, it's Broussard. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Looking to throw again. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hacks to the football. They've got their hands full.
He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Houston has it with a first and goal. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Got him downfield to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Pulls it in, it's Walker. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Houston offense comes onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Going for it all. And that one would have been picked off if he could have stayed in bounds, and the quarterback will live to tell about it.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
To the air, it's Wegman, looking to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Inside the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Houston going up tempo. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to them. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Puts it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Wegman. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback, really seeing the drag route start to come across the field. And he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half.
The Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and...
It's a seam wide open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson.
Player.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're two-down territory there and you take a shot on 3rd and run it on 4th, but they opt to just move the chain. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the beatdown has ensued.
Finally.
They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much more.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's where to catch you, big fella.
They'll try to run for it. All out of space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives.
NCAA.
Though they're having a little bit more success.
Nowhere to go on down. At the 39.
A loss of
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Looking for space. It's Pryor. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bearcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Bearcats send out the punt unit.
Number 30 on to kick it away.
Offense, y'all better not hit that punter.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
Sure.
He got hit. Oh, we good. We got it.
Grabs it up the 25-inch stride. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cougars.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
31, Cincinnati, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their unit.
It's a running room. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Got his man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Red pass, it's complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together.
Dragging that wagon.
That's why they're trailing in this football game, so maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
They want to run this quarterback. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance. But
fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try.
Converts on 4th down, still going. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Pryor. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to...
Going for it all. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
38, Cincinnati, 7.
It is.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Using his legs, it's Pryor. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. Trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Rush is on him.
Yeah, but low-key, but he probably did that because, you know, whoever it is, they see him drinking, what they going to do? He's trying to buy him shots.
Something to go well. They're down so big.
So,
there's still time
him
on the
having his
clock.
own drink but
Maybe they can
secretly
put
doing
something
it,
together, but
I'd
so
rather
far
he do
today,
that
this has
than, you
been
know,
ugly.
oh, man, yeah, I'm drinking. Then that's, you know, because trust me, them, if you have been to Candy's place with them, they will literally buy him shots just because.
And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah.
Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Literally.
Hey man, the big fellas up front, they don't get
literally.
a lot of
So
credit.
him secretly drinking is better than them knowing that he's drinking.
They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Come on, man. What kind of is that?
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
No.
Not Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Houston offense comes onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Back to throw, it's Wegman. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He wants to change this route. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop. And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continuing to fly around. These are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
He's got it, 1st down and more. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know the entire defense is zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling...
See something real quick.
To make a stop here.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, force the 2nd down and goal.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Looking to pass, it's Wegman. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Cincinnati, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will open from the 15.
Let's get it, man. We needed this dub
Wants
after
to throw on
last
1st
game.
down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games. Forget the heartbreakers. Oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face ball.